Part 2, well, part 4 of Yandere, dabi, and Hawk's ex-listener. Let's get into this. Next thing you know, he dropped to the floor, bleeding out, as Toga came running out, screaming, "Twice!" As she runs up to Twice, taking off his mask, seeing how deep the cut was, as he was bleeding out rapidly. As dabi and Hawks has just lost their only little what was it called again? Weapon against the League. They look directly at them as dabi says, "Let's go." As Hawks looks directly at dabi and says, okay. He flaps up, getting high enough for him to grab dabi. He grabs dabi, grabbing him under his arms, as they fly off, going somewhere. As Korgiri made a portal to bring Twice inside, as Toga was crying for Twice to stay with them, as she thought to herself, "You won't get away with this, dabi, and you're not gonna get away with this, Hawks. I will get revenge for my friend," she says with an evil grin on. "I will end both of you today and now," she says. She wanted to walk out of that building with a little blood that she has with her from Twice. She wanted to go and kill dabi and Hawks, but Tomura held her back, saying, "You need to plan this, 'cause now they did something that they will never, ever forget. They killed Twice. Korgiri was still trying to save Twice, failing. The last words were spoken. "Get revenge for me, Toga." Those were the last words from Twice's mouth, as Toga vowed to get revenge for Twice. And now she has a new reason to live, to protect you and get revenge for Twice. And she will do anything to do that. I know you guys really love Twice. I love him. He's a baby in my eyes. He deserves all the love he can possibly get. But this isn't a yandere unless somebody dies. Yeah. Especially because, Hawks just straight slit Twice's throat. So, yeah. This is not good. Anyways, let's get into this one more time. You had just found out about a good league member dying twice. You were crying as they were talking something about Chizaki? Kai? Who? Kai. Oh, you haven't seen him in a while. You've heard about him, yes. You knew about him, yes. But what nobody knew about you was that you used to work under him for a short while before leaving the Chisaki and actually becoming a hero. Nobody knew that you were really close to the boss. Nobody knew that you knew more about the boss than anybody else did. Even his right-hand man didn't know as much as you did. Nobody knew. So, you volunteered to go on the mission to save the little girl named Eri. This would also give you more time to rethink your life choices. And you may or may have not have a crush on your boss. Well, your former boss, Chizaki. I mean, it was a small one, but it was still a crush. Now, you were sent on the mission with two boys named Lemillion and Deku. Real names being Izuku and Mirio. You looked at the boys before saying, "Hi, I'm gonna be working with you guys. Um, I've just gotten back into the hero course, so sorry if I mess up," you say, as you show them your quirk. I can make little petals appear out of my hands, and I can also manipulate them to do all sorts of things. Depending on the ones I summon, it depends on their power. The pink ones, they heal people. The the red ones, they can burn people. And my blue petals, they are extremely powerful. They can turn people into ice. You say, "See, your mom had the flower quirk, as your father had an elemental quirk. These two quirks mixed together made your quirk." You talked to them for a while, as you were finally sent on the mission. Hawks and Dabi did not know about you going on a mission, so they broke into your room looking for you. They couldn't find you. They were pissed. "Where the fuck is she? She's not in the room." "Check in the bathroom." "I checked already, she wasn't there." "In the closet?" "Not there either." How about in the kitchen?" "I checked the kitchen, wasn't there." "Where is she?" "I don't know." As the TV turned on to reveal a scene in front of them, it looked to be the Chizaki household. What? Look. Something about heroes going out into the Chizaki household. Huh. Really? Yep. She would never go there. She's too scared to even fight. She couldn't even fight us. I know. That's why I'm just looking at it. I mean, what can a former hero do? She still has that powerful quirk. Yeah, we really should have got rid of it. Yeah, we really should have. But I mean, locking it away too is another great way to get rid of it. Yeah. Your POV. You were walking down a hallway. As the hallway was moving around you, you used one of your flower petals, the ice one, to make ice walls appear. As Deku was following behind you, he was muttering something under his breath. Her quirk kind of acts like Todoroki, and her quirk kind of acts like Todoroki's quirk with the half and half thing, but her quirk is more powerful, meaning her to be able to do stuff like healing people, and also, depending on how high she wants the petals to be, she can burn things too. But you look at the boy before saying, "Is he always like that?" Speaking to Lemillion. "Yeah, he's always like that." Time skip. You were face to face with Kai. He looked at you before saying, "It can't be. My right-hand woman, Yin. Apparently you've gone missing, and now you return to the hero course again. What happened to you, huh? And why'd you leave the Chizaki group?" Or, why'd you leave, huh? He says while looking at you. I left because I wanted to find a new purpose. Hurting people was something I didn't want to do. And that group was known for that, especially with you being the new leader. Is that so? What if I told you I knew about your little secret? What little secret? What if I tell you that I knew that you liked me? What if I told you that I didn't care, really? But now, seeing how powerful you are and how much you care, I'm starting to rethink about how I saw you. I don't care, you say as you look at him. My feelings are long gone. I no longer have feelings for you. Especially after I found out that you were hurting a little girl named Ari. Where is she anyways? You say, distracting Kai as the million comes up from behind, attacking from behind. This goes on for a while, you distracting and the million attacking from behind. Until eventually, next thing you know, you were grabbed by a hand from the ground. It's dark. You couldn't see anything. Nothing. Nothing at all. The hand was clearly blocking your vision, and you were clearly up high. Just, you didn't know what was going on. Next thing you know, you feel something sharp enter you. And it came from a hole where you saw somebody's hair. A hair that you knew very well. As your body went limp, and you passed out. And that is it, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more, then comment that down below. If you guys want to know what happens next. What if Kai has a crush on you? What if those two, you know who I'm talking about, Hawks and Dabi, find out about you going to that dangerous mission? Who's gonna be your new lover? Are Hawks and Dabi gonna die? What's gonna go on here? Is Toka gonna kill Hawks? What is gonna go on here? Bye-bye!